Okay, so for math today, we are looking at understanding a fraction, a unit fraction actually, as the quantity formed by one part when a whole is partitioned into b, which is the denominator, equal parts, which is a unit fraction. Understand a fraction, the numerator over the denominator, as the quantity or the amount formed by a parts of size 1 over b. So I know that sounds confusing, but look at the example. 3/4 means there are 3 1/4 parts. So 3/4 can be decomposed into 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4. That's basically what that is saying. So we are learning to partition or cut equally a whole into equal parts in order to understand fractions and represent them using a variety of models. You will be successful if you know how to partition wholes into equal parts and how to represent fractions by drawing or using a variety of models. It is important to know the vocabulary. A fraction is a way to describe a part of a whole or a part of a group by using equal parts. Quantity is amount, whole, all of an object, a group of objects. Okay. A shape or quantity. Equal parts, parts of an object or group that have been divided equally into pieces. Partition means to divide or split equally into parts. Unit fraction, a fraction where the numerator is 1, the number on top. A fraction bar, a bar that separates the numerator and the denominator. Numerator, the numerator written above the line in a fraction. This tells how many equal parts are in a fraction. It is the top number in a fraction. The denominator is the number below the line in a fraction. It's the bottom number. This tells how many parts are in the whole. Fraction models are visual representations of fractions. Okay, let's zoom in for a minute here. Looking at the pictures on the side here. Okay, so these are fractions. You can have a fraction on a number line. You can have a set. You can have an area model. Okay, all of these are showing 3/4. You can even have a bar diagram. Okay, here's a diagram that's showing 3 equal parts. Okay. And the bar separates the numerator and denominator. So in this case, the numerator is 2, the denominator is 3. Okay, this is a unit fraction. The numerator is on top, which is 1, and the denominator is 3 on the bottom. Okay. Again, the numerator is 1, the denominator is 3. Please study your vocabulary. You will need to know this. Okay, I'm going to zoom out. Okay, here's our anchor chart that's showing equal parts and not equal parts. All parts in the shape are the same size. You got 2 equal parts, 4 equal parts, 8 equal parts. On this side, these are not, this is showing 2 not equal parts, 4 not equal parts, and 8 not equal parts. Here's an anchor chart here. What is a fraction? Let's zoom in. What is a fraction? It is a number that's expressed equal parts of a whole or a set of objects. A fraction is less than a whole. You have 1/4. These are 2 ways to show 1/4. Okay, 1 out of the 4 shaded in. Vocabulary here. The numerator is the number on the top. The denominator is the number on the bottom. This is showing 1/2. 1 is the part. 2 is the whole. How many parts in all? Remember, a fraction is parts of a whole. Here you got 2 parts of 3, which is the whole. Part of a whole, you've got 2 6 are red. 2 is the part, 6 is the whole. Here you got 4, which is the part, 6 is the whole. 4 6, which is blue. Here you got 3 out of the 7 are yellow, 3 sevens yellow, 4 sevens are orange. Make sure you know your keywords. Half is 2 equal parts. Thirds, a third is 3 equal parts. Fourths, 4 equal parts. Fifths, 5 equal parts. Six equal parts. Sevens, 7 equal parts, and eighths, 8 equal parts. Okay, we talked last week about partitioning fractions. So this is a review anchor chart here. Partition to divide into equal parts. Okay, 2 equal parts would be halves. Here we have 4 equal parts, fourths, thirds, and fifths. Okay. Equal shares mean that all parts are the same size. If all the parts are not the same size, they are not equal. Okay, we talked about unit fractions. The numerator is always a 1 on top. A fraction, sum of unit fractions is a sum. So for example, we've got 1/5 plus 1/5 plus 1/5 plus 1/5 plus 1/5, which equals 5/5. The unit fraction here is 1/5, and the fraction that's shaded is 3/5. We can add that up, 1/5 plus 1/5 plus 1/5. Here, remember, a numerator is a number that's the top number of the fraction. The denominator is the bottom number of a fraction. The unit fraction always has a numerator of 1. The numerator is the part of the fraction. The denominator is always the whole. Here's a song, a YouTube song for you to listen to. Click the link there. On this slide, I want you to name the unit fraction down below here. Shade what the unit fraction looks like. So you will come over here, you will click in the box and click the paint can, and you will color it. So here I colored it 1/4. The unit fraction up here is 1/4. Okay, and I colored it in. Okay, I'm going to delete it so that you can do it. Just going to hit back. Okay. Down here, you're going to listen to the story, Whole Why Cow Fractions Are Fun, which is a fraction story. And then you're going to click here to make a copy of the graphic organizer to answer the questions. See, it's going to force you to make a copy. So make a copy. Click make a copy, and it will be your copy to type on. And then as you're listening to the story, you will want to pause it so you can answer these questions. What fraction of the cow is blue? What fraction of the cow is white? You want to answer these questions. What fraction of the swimsuit is red? What fraction of the swimsuit is white? Okay, type your answers on the slides. What fraction of the swimsuit is blue? What fraction of the daisy petals is yellow? What fraction of the daisy petals is orange? Okay. What fraction of the ice cream is chocolate? What fraction of the ice cream is mint dream? What fraction of the legs is hurt? What fraction of the legs is not hurt? What fraction of the spots are red? What fraction of the spots is blue? What fraction of the ribbons is blue? What fraction of the ribbons is red? What fraction of the ribbons is yellow? What fraction of the hoops is purple? What fraction of the hoops is pink? What fraction of the cow is blue? What fraction of the cow's butterflies is red? What fraction of the total butterflies caught is purple? So you got to type your answers on here as you watch the video. So that is your assignment for today. Please watch the video and do the graphic organizer. I may be putting this as a learning task grade. So I'm going to stop sharing. Good luck.